Hello guys, welcome back again to another video, and this is straight after the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. So we are going to take a look at my results for the F1 fantasy team, and I can tell you it is not good. It's not good. It's not good, man. It's not good. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So as you can see, this was my team going into Baku Grand Prix. Had the usual suspects: Verstappen, Alonso. I retained Gasly for lack of knowledge, and added Russell, Joe, and Mercedes. But clearly, I thought too highly of Mercedes at this point in time. As I said in the previous videos, I thought that actually this plan is good, but I implemented it too early because now the Red Bull is still too strong. So I got ahead of myself because now I removed Red Bull and a couple of guys, so I missed on a lot of points. And Red Bull was very dominant in this race with Checo and Max. I actually thought Perez won't be to the level of Max, but shock on me. I'd forgotten that one, Azerbaijan is a street circuit and Checo is a king of the streets, and two, Checo is good at managing his tires. So silly me. I don't know what I was thinking. And I didn't watch the practice, so I didn't even know Gasly had issues. So when I went to quali, this guy didn't even perform. So this was a bust, and as you can see, I've fallen in the league. Now I'm 95 from I think 78. So I'm falling instead of rising. So this is where I am. So clearly, going forward, I need to bridge the gap. So I'm going to go all in on Red Bull and Aston Martin. That's my plan. And then I'm going to start using the chips, so that at least I can bridge the gap now. Because at this rate, I'll be the last person in the standings. Oof, this is crazy. Yeah. So I'll need to remove. I'll remove Joe, Russell, Gasly, and Mercedes. Then replace them with Red Bull and Lance Stroll and someone else. Then here I'll put Red Bull. Yeah. Then also start applying these chips. Some of them I don't even know what they mean. Extra DRS, I know this is 3 times, but this one I don't know. Final figure, I think this one is for after quali, but I could be mistaken. So I'll need to do more research on this types of chips, but definitely I'm going to be using extra DRS for the Miami Grand Prix. Miami Grand Prix last year was also a snooze fest, just like this Baku. It was very boring, nothing happening, but also Max was very dominant in that race. So I think Red Bull will be a no-brainer going forward. But this time I'm going to choose after I watch the practice session, not before. Hey, I can't risk it again. So I'm going to watch the practice sessions, and now once I've confirmed Red Bull and Aston Martin on the way to go, then I'll just choose the team, then hope for the best. Hopefully I can now go from 95 to at least where I was. I think when I started this I was 47, now I'm 95. So hopefully I can claw my way back to top 50 and then go forward, but to be very hard because now pretty much everyone is thinking the same. All in Red Bull, Aston Martin, then you have a guy there that's to complete the grid. So it'll be very hard to capitalize on mistakes because the teams are pretty much the same. Like for example, I'll go to Kenya. Let's look at number one. Number one, you see Red Bull, Aston Martin, Joe there to complete the grid. Then you have Red Bull. Let's look at the next guy. This is Red Bull, Gasly, Aston Martin. So it's pretty much the same. Very, very few, if any, major changes. So because I know the day Red Bull has not performed, many people lose a lot of marks. But now the question is when. We don't know. But I think since Red Bull's dominant, I might as well get as many points as possible. Then when I sense a shift happening, like Mercedes or Mercedes performing a bit better, then I think now I can shift now. Yeah, because that will be the way to go. But other than that, I think it wasn't bad so far. The race, it was boring, but it is expected after having such a great and chaotic Australia Grand Prix. We needed something like this to balance everything out. So now our expectations are very low going to Miami, because Miami was also very boring last year. So the expectations are very, very low for Miami. So if anything happens in Miami, it would be a bonus, but I am not expecting much to happen in Miami. Yeah, so that's it. So I'll see you guys for the Miami Grand Prix. Till then, take care and goodbye.